Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The Diagnostic Trouble Code, DTC P0443-01 and P0443 indicates a malfunction in the evaporative emission system, specifically concerning the canister purge valve circuit. This system plays a crucial role in controlling and minimizing harmful emissions by managing fuel vapor from the fuel tank. The PCM, or Powertrain Control Module, monitors the signal returned from the evap canister purge valve against its set output signal. If these signals are not properly aligned, the PCM identifies this as an abnormality and stores the corresponding DTC in memory. Located typically in the engine compartment, the evap canister purge valve works in conjunction with various hoses and the PCM, making the overall system crucial for sustainable vehicle operation. Proper functioning of the canister purge valve is vital for ensuring that the vehicle meets environmental regulations and operates efficiently. Understanding this DTC is essential for diagnosing and troubleshooting related issues effectively. The DTC P0443-01 refers to a malfunction within the evaporative emissions control system, particularly the evap canister purge valve. This component is vital as it regulates the flow of fuel vapor from the evap canister to the engine during specific operating conditions. The PCM, or Powertrain Control Module, is responsible for monitoring the valve's operation and assessing whether the signal it receives matches the intended output. Should there be a discrepancy between these signals, it leads the PCM to store the error code, indicating a malfunction in the circuit. The evap canister purge valve is commonly found in the engine compartment, connected to hoses that link it to the fuel tank and engine intake. Proper operation of this component is essential for maintaining not just vehicle performance, but also compliance with environmental regulations. Several potential causes may contribute to the occurrence of DTC P0443-01. One primary cause is a faulty evap canister purge valve. If this valve does not function as intended, it can disrupt the entire evaporative emission system, leading to error code generation. Another potential issue could lie in the wiring of the circuit itself. Damaged wires or poor connections could hinder the communication between components, particularly between the PCM and the purge valve. Lastly, the Powertrain Control Module may itself be problematic. If the PCM is unable to accurately control or assess the operation of the evap canister purge valve, it may trigger this error code. Thus, it's crucial to systematically investigate each potential cause to accurately diagnose the issue. When DTC P0443-01 is present, several symptoms can emerge, most notably the illumination of the check engine light. This warning signifies that the vehicle's onboard diagnostics have detected an issue within the evap system. Additionally, drivers may notice a reduction in fuel efficiency, as inefficient management of fuel vapors can lead to increased fuel consumption. Another significant symptom may be failing an emissions test due to improper venting of fuel vapors, which can result in environmental concerns. These symptoms not only impact vehicle performance and economy, but can also result in costly repairs if not addressed promptly. Awareness of these signs can significantly aid in early diagnosis and repair, keeping the vehicle compliant with environmental standards. The first step in troubleshooting DTC P0443-01 is to start the engine and hold the engine speed at approximately 3,000 RPM without any load, which means the vehicle should be in either park, P, or neutral. This step is intended to activate various engine components and allow the onboard diagnostic system to assess whether the evap canister purge valve operates under different engine speeds. It's crucial to maintain this engine speed until the radiator fan activates and subsequently allow the engine to idle for about 2 minutes. This procedure is designed to help the PCM gather relevant data, facilitating a comprehensive inspection of the EVAP system's components. If the check engine light remains illuminated after this procedure, you will need to continue following the subsequent inspection steps for a more in-depth diagnosis of the issue. The second troubleshooting step involves inspecting the Evaporative Canister Purge valve directly, as well as the corresponding circuits for potential issues. Initially, ensure that the valve connector, typically a 2-pin 2P connector, is securely connected and free from corrosion or damage. Following this, perform a component inspection of the Evaporative Canister Purge valve. This can include checking internal resistance levels of approximately 23 to 26 ohms under normal conditions at room temperature. Should the reading be outside of this range, it indicates a malfunctioning valve that needs replacement. Additionally, checking for external circuit issues, including ensuring proper voltage supply and continuity, will help identify if the fault originates from the wiring or the valve itself. Properly executing this step ensures that the components are functioning as designed, allowing for accurate diagnosis and repair. The third troubleshooting step necessitates conducting a detailed inspection of the power supply circuit involved in the Evaporative Canister Purge valve operation. Confirm that the 2-pin Evaporative Canister Purge valve connector remains disconnected from the valve itself. From there, you'll want to verify the voltage at the male terminals of the connector, ensuring you're observing battery voltage, typically around 12 volts under IG mode. If the voltage doesn't meet this requirement, it indicates issues within the power supply circuit, necessitating further investigation. Continuity tests can be conducted on the circuit to confirm the integrity of connections and check for any breaks or shorts. This step is crucial, as an inadequate power supply can prevent the valve from functioning correctly, leading to the recurring DTC and subsequent emissions issues. The final step in the troubleshooting process is to conduct a thorough inspection of the PCM itself. If previous inspection items have shown normal conditions, the only remaining component that could be the root cause is the PCM. Before disconnecting the PCM, it is advisable to jump the SCS line using a Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, for more effective troubleshooting. After the appropriate preparations, inspect the PCM and its connections for any signs of damage or malfunction. Should all tests indicate normal conditions except for the PCM, it is reasonable to conclude that the PCM has malfunctioned and needs replacement or reprogramming. Accurately diagnosing a faulty PCM is vital to ensure proper communication and functionality throughout the vehicle's electronic systems, particularly regarding emissions control. Once all troubleshooting steps have been effectively completed, it is vital to perform a final repair verification regarding DTC P0443-01. Start by clearing the DTC from the PCM to reset the vehicle's diagnostic monitoring processes. Following the DTC clearance, conduct a test drive under various operating conditions to assess vehicle performance and ensure the proper functioning of the EVAP system. Pay close attention to the check engine light. If it does not illuminate again during the test, it would indicate successful repairs. Additionally, it may be beneficial to perform an emissions test to verify that the system is now operating within acceptable parameters. This comprehensive verification step confirms that all issues have been resolved and that the vehicle complies with environmental standards. To prevent recurring issues related to DTC P0443-01, it's essential to establish a routine preventive maintenance schedule for the EVAP system and its components. Regular inspections of the Evaporative Canister Purge valve, hoses, and related wiring can help detect weaknesses early before they develop into significant problems. Furthermore, staying updated with any software or firmware updates regarding the PCM ensures that it operates efficiently and accurately. Additionally, maintaining secure wiring connections will help minimize risks related to electrical failures or shorts in the circuit, which can lead to DTCs. By adopting these preventive measures, you can significantly improve the longevity of the vehicle's emission system, ensuring both performance and environmental compliance. In conclusion, DTC P0443-01 highlights a critical malfunction within the evaporative emission system, specifically with the canister purge valve circuit. Understanding the function of each component, including the PCM and valve, is essential for effective troubleshooting. Following the detailed steps outlined in this guide ensures a systematic approach to diagnosing the issue, leading to efficient repairs. Regular maintenance and inspections play an equally important role in ensuring that the EVAP system remains functional and within compliance with emission standards. By being proactive in maintenance and thoroughly addressing DTCs when they arise, vehicle owners can enhance their CRV's performance, sustainability, and longevity. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time!